Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgon 111, and welcome back to Baba Is You. I have thought about this puzzle a little bit since last time, and I haven't actually played it at all, but I have an idea, which is what if I created multiple fruits? So, here's the idea. I start with pumpkin as key, and then I'm going to turn a key into two different things at once, but not accidentally step on it and destroy it while it's weak. So I want to say key is pumpkin and key is fruit at the same time. So, let's set up words. I always forget until I'm actually playing the game how difficult it is just to like push the words into the place that you want them to be. Okay, but now I have a pumpkin fruit. And so I would like to separate these two items. And in fact, after doing that, then I think I want the pumpkin to become a fruit. So I have two fruits, I think. And then I want the fruit to be bush. So, now I've got two fruits. And so the reason that I wanted that is so that I can push one through the lamp using the other. I could have also said fruit and pumpkin as bush. Actually, yeah, if I'd done that, then I know how to get rid of one and not the other. Yeah, let's not change them both into fruits. Let's keep them as two separate entities, but let's make them both pushable. So that would be fruit and pumpkin is push. And does it matter which one I push in? I think it doesn't matter now also. Okay, so fruit and pumpkin is push. So now they're both pushable. Great. You get somewhere out of the way. So let's push these guys up over here. And Apple, you're going to be the lucky one who's going to get to survive, I think. Pumpkin, you are going to turn into a key and die shortly. So now we're going to do our pumpkin is key is fruit is revert and push. Yeah. Okay, so once again, that was pumpkin is key. This is going to destroy one of the entities, but that's fine. Is fruit. Is revert. This is going to change the fruit back into a pumpkin, and then a key, and then a fruit, and then a pumpkin, and then a key, and then a fruit. Which is fine, because it's not on top of anything. And push. Okay, so the fruit is still pushable. So I can push the fruit. Great. Let's get rid of the key's weakness, because that's just a liability. Now let's wait for it to become a fruit and push it. Wait for it to become fruit and push it. Etc. I think we solved the puzzle. I think I'm actually going to clear an area. Hooray! There we go! Congratulations! You're the best! Area complete! Hooray! Okay, that makes me very satisfied. I completed the most delicious area of all. And now, back to the Land of Oddities, because I took a look at Flight Academy 3 again, and it just, like, my brain is broken. Okay, so I guess last time we did 5, 6, 7, so I guess 8 would be the next thing to take a look at. 4, I've not taken a good look at that one to try to come back to again. I think it involved a shifting belt, right? Pretty much anytime there's belt to shift, I will not be able to solve the puzzle. Yeah, belt to shift. Yeah, we're not going to work on this one right now. Oh boy. Shift is my nemesis. Magician's trick. Oh boy. Now you see it, now you don't. Rock is rock. Wall is stop. Rock is swap. Oh, swap. Swap is another difficult word, but very powerful. Flag is win, Baba is you. Fear. Oh, fear and swap. Oh my goodness. All right, so rock is swap, which means things like this happen. So basically, when someone tries to move on top of a rock, it goes to where the mover came from. I think is a way to describe its behavior. And because it is weird like that, it means we can do things like this, which is get various things to overlap that normally wouldn't overlap when they're swap. And then fear. We probably need to have some walls, fear things or something. What can I fear? I could fear Baba. I could fear the flag. Fearing Baba obviously has more potential, it looks like. Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of words to play around with here, so let's just set up the only rule that I see that's interesting to make and see what happens. So if rock is swap and fears Baba, seems like this could be good. Right away! Right away! It did shift the wall. However, not enough. If I had shifted a different wall, would that have changed things? Perhaps. Because I could have changed this, this one. Alright, here comes the fearsome Baba. And then Baba can get north of you and change that one, and now we have a path to the flag. Great. That was pretty straightforward, which makes me worried about what the next puzzle's gonna be. There are 3 dots here. Oh no. That implies there's gonna be a 2 dots coming off of this one, doesn't it? I think it does. Okay, so I'm gonna have to try to get back to Warehouse soon so that I can get like a 1-year head start on a more difficult variation of it. Okay, psychokinesis. Yes, that's pretty much what we just witnessed in the prior level. Oh, so you attacked the corner, huh? Well, I'm going to take that corner away from you. Yep. However, I notice that there used to be a wall here, and now there's not. So... what does that mean? I might be able to get the is win out. Because I can do... oops. So yeah, let's set up the same thing and work on poking at that rule, I think. I still don't have enough intuition for exactly how a rock who fears Baba swapping things is going to play out, but let's just take a look at this. Okay. So, we move the word flag. Wow. I'm on top of the rock. What does the rock do when he fears me? He doesn't know where to go. Alright, that's fine. So that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this and then kind of like walk away. That's probably bad. That's definitely bad. It's probably bad. That's definitely bad. Now, what else could I do from here, though? Not a lot. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to return to the map and look at the previous puzzle to see if there are any other differences that I failed to notice. So obviously there was the corner that I pressed against to solve this one. Basically 2 to the left of Baba over here got changed. Yeah, and then there used to be 2 walls to the left of Flag, preventing us from getting at that. I think those are the only other changes. And it's useful to look at those changes, the delta between the 2 puzzles, to try to reason about it. Yeah, so actually there used to be like 3 walls, here, here, and here, that are no longer here. Okay. So... what if I okay, here's an idea. What if I... I want to... yeah, I think I can get the flag word out so that I can use it, and I think I see a way to do it now. Okay. So we're going to do the same initial setup. But now before I work on flag, I have a beef with this wall. There we go. Okay, so that wall is out of the way. Now let's work on flag. There we go. Flag's out of the way. Which means... now I've got the text flag. Great, I got myself a new word. What do I do with it? Oh, I could... Can I do anything else exciting here? So what just happened here? I pushed... what did happen here? I pushed is into the rock, and therefore the rock swapped with it, and it ended up on top of me. And so the swapping... it didn't have a chance to fear me because it tried to fear and I was too far away, and then it got something pushed into it and swapped. Okay. I understand that, kind of. I can't move down. Moving left would just swap things back the way that they were. If I move up, it's gonna swap with the wall there, which I'm not sure how I feel about. However, I could then swap with another wall, which might be interesting. Because now I can possibly get some words back again. Maybe something, something dark side. So here's this rock. So I can make the rock no longer fear Baba. It's trying to say rock is Baba, but that's fine. The rock is still swap, which means I can still move it around. But now I could also get the word rock back out. Can I say flag is rock at this point? Or rock is flag? No, rock is rock, so I can't say rock is flag. I just want to play around here for a second. So I can get the word rock out. Flag could be swap. Fear is kind of in a bad spot at this point. Flag is Baba. Do I have access to an is anymore? I don't think I have access to an is anymore. But I could say flag is swap, and I could say rock is swap. Alright, so that was... started out being a little bit interesting and then kind of wasn't, so... I was trying to see if I could get the is out. Right. I can't turn off the rock swap in this and then like turn it back on. So what am I trying to do? That's the problem. I've got a big state, well, there aren't that many words and it's kind of a small grid, but it still feels like a big state space because I just don't know what I'm trying to do. If I could make rock as win, surely I could get myself on top of the rock. And we were actually pretty close to rock as win a moment ago. Let's just futz with this again. So when I was here, like I've lost the ability to... When did that wall appear? Hold on. Here. Not here. I want to keep the area for is win kind of clear if I can, and the problem is this causes a wall to get in the way. So can I get rid of that wall? Let's go back to before we move the word flag out and see if we can do any more wall work. And I need to remember also, I guess I can't duplicate things. There was the other thing with fear that was interesting, where if you had two things you were afraid of, both kind of to the left of you and to the right of you, you decide to move down, which was interesting. Does this do anything cool? Not particularly. It traps my rock, kind of. What if I do this? Ooh. Alright, so let's think about this. Is moved on top of the rock. The rock then was fearing me? Is moved on top of the rock. That swapped the rock and is, but then is feared me and moved back. Swapping them back, and now flag and is are in the same spot. Which is pretty interesting. So I can get two pieces of text on top of one another by pressing them into a rock. I can get two pieces of text on top of one another by pressing them into a rock. Okay, that seems important. Is there another two pieces of text that I might want to press on top of one another? And in this case, Baba is kind of like the text that he ends up on top of. Well, no, he ends up on top of the rocks. That's not quite the same. Let's undo again a bit. Over here, right, I have to push text into the rock, not the other way around. Okay. Let's restart. So if I push text into a rock, I can get text on top of one another. But that was only when the rock was fearing me. If I just put text into a rock, when the rock is not, let's just witness this. If I push text into a rock when the rock is not fearing me, then it's just going to swap places with the rock, and it's no big deal. So it was the combination of those two when I was pushing two words exactly so that then the rock would come close enough to fear me. So that implies yeah, we needed rock fear Baba and we needed rock is swap for that to happen. And the only way to set that up is over here. And once I do that, there's not a whole lot of text that I can try to set the rest of this up with. Yeah. So I'm not sure that overlapping text is necessarily an actually important thing in this instance. Bye-bye, Rock. It was nice knowing you. So, what are we doing then? Flag fear or something doesn't seem useful. Flag is swap doesn't seem useful. And the one thing that does seem useful kind of pins all of my words in the bottom corner. I can't say rock is Baba because rock is rock. Ditto for rock is flag. Flag is Baba could be interesting. And I almost kind of had that. I hate to keep doing the same thing over and over again, but I'm doing the same thing over and over again. And so, what I did was this, and this, and I think this. No, this is not right. However, did I do something new? Not really. Yeah, not really at all. And that gets us back into this state. Okay. None of this is any good. So what did I do before that was so interesting? I think we did get here. No, I didn't do this. I guess I came from the top, right? Up against win. That's no... I remember now. I swapped this out of the way first, then came down through win. Then pushed flag and is. Yeah, okay. So this was kind of the interesting move that gets two bits of text together. And so from here, I can't get the rock out from here. I can't get the rock out from here. And if I got rid of rock is swap. Then I also... if I do this, that just gets pinned in a corner, and this would just get pinned in the corner. Is there a way that I can get some of these words out first? So when I'm in this state, I did this with when. What if I had done this with is? Kind of from here. So there's is. And now if I press to the right here, oh, that just happens. Okay, I'm having trouble anticipating the outcomes of my various moves. And that makes this game very hard to play. Actually, hold on. when that is gone, I can do... Oh, rock's not swap anymore. Nor is it Peering Baba. Yes, feels like if I can't reliably anticipate what's going to happen, I just need to kind of play around with some stuff until I understand what's happening. So that's a way to break a rule and then put it back and then do something. Okay, so what if I do this? Rock and fear are now in the same spot. Can I get that out? Right now, rock is still swap, but anything I do is going to break that. I'm just trying to see if I can get into the right-hand side of Rock Fear to do something interesting with it. But I don't know that I can. But that does seem very interesting. And so once again, the reason that this happens is... What is the reason this happens? This is just a wait move. Right. The rock is just trying to get away from Baba. And so it moves to the right. And then because it's swap, it ends up swapping with fear. Okay, so if I can get the rock... Okay, so I just learned a thing. Which is, if I can get the rock to overlap some text... and there's another piece of text next to it, then just Baba waiting while he's near the rock will cause the rock to run away. But how did I get near the rock in the first place? Like, why did the rock not fear me here? Oh, because the rock rule didn't exist yet. Rock fear Baba didn't exist yet. And so the rock doesn't fear Baba, so it's not trying to run away during this turn. Got it. Got it. All right. How can I use that information? I don't know. And if the rock is just swap... Suppose I just use text to act on the rock. That's how I can get the rock into something else. Yeah, so I could get the rock into most any pushables. So if I can get the rock into something that's pushable, let's get the rock into the word rock. So if I do that, that got it into the word is. And I got it back into Baba. Right, but I could have done this. And then this would get the rock in the word rock. Yes. Why do I want that? I'm not sure. Also, if the rock is not swapped, then it's not even like push or anything, so I can't keep it in the word. So it could also be inside the word swap. And then end up behind me. Which could have brought a word up. I'm kind of flailing about. So I think the smart thing to do, in order to try to end on some progress, is to take a look at a new puzzle and hope that it's a different oddity. Weird kind of empty background music with just whooshing. It's not music, it's just kind of like whooshing air. Oh, this is like the scary one. Rock is safe. So who's not safe? Ghost is defeat. Okay, ghost fear text. Rock is safe, rock is push, pillar stop, wall is stop, Baba is you, rock is rock, text is float. Flag is win. Rock is stop, ghost, water is sink. Okay, so the rock is safe and the rock is push. So the obvious thing to do, rock is stop. But it's push, so that's fine. And then I want it to not be stop or push. And so the problem is it's easily not push, but then it's still stop. And if it hadn't been stop, I would just walk through the flag to get to the exit, and everything would be fine. Okay. Is there a reason pillars exist distinct from walls? Because they're both stop, and it feels to me kind of like the pillars are just decorative right here. And in any case, ghost is defeat is the reason. What? Seems like rock is stop was going to happen regardless. If I got the rock in here. Well, I could have pushed the rock down here. Said the rock is no longer push. But then I wouldn't have been able to like push it this direction. And ghost fear text. So I could chase the ghost. I could chase the ghost. Let's chase some ghosts a little bit and see what we can do, because I can get the fear keyword out, can't I? Sure looks like it. Alright, let's put this back. And now I have access to the fear keyword, and the ghost keyword, and the text keyword. That seems pretty powerful. Fear seems the most valuable one. If rock feared text and I was pushing it down here, then it would jump over into this ghost, which is probably not what I want to do. If rock feared ghost, then pushing the rock down here would have the rock jump over here, which is also not what I want to do. If the ghost is feared, or has fear, any of these objects would just try to chase him into the corner and he wouldn't be able to go anywhere. And then finally text. What can I do usefully with text? Saying rock is text at the end, A, can't be done because rock is rock, and B, even if I did that, text would also still be pushable, and so if I had any text over near the flag at the end, it would also be in my way. So it seems like I want a rock to get through all the water, but then not be stop at the end. So yeah, this is our problem. Rock is stop. And so is there a way, there might be, that I can get the rock to, as I push it, turn the corner? Can I make ghost stop? Because if ghost were stop, and rock feared text, and there were some text right here, then I could push the rock to the south, and once it got to here, it would be afraid of the text over here, and it would move to the left, and I could push it to the left, and then do a whole bunch of good stuff. So can I say ghost is stop? No, but I could say ghost is push, which is fairly similar. So yeah, ghost is push and rock fear text. But rock also needs to be push. I feel like we're close to something here. Ghost is push, rock, fear, text, but can I also get rock as push? So if I want ghost and rock to both be push, either A, ghost and rock would have to both be in the same square. Which might be possible. No, because text is push. And fearing. Yeah, that's not going to happen, I don't think. I don't think there's a way for me to get 2 bits of text into the same square without shift or swap. Fear is not sufficiently powerful to do that. So, I think I still know how to do it. I could push the rock first before it becomes afraid of text. So then the question becomes, how would I get a piece of text right here? Or is there anything else I could get right here? Can I have anything for your Baba? No, my only Baba word is way out there where I can't reach it. If I said ghost is text, ooh. Can ghost be text? I think so. Then I don't have to worry about that. So that would solve the ghost is push problem. So it could be ghost is text, rock is push. All right, let's just witness this. So ghost is text means the ghost in the bottom is now going to become a pushable entity, which means even if the rock feared text, all the text is floating, by the way. So yeah, I just want something for the rock to fear right over here where Baba is. But how can I get anything there? I have, okay, so if rock fears text. Yeah, watch this. So I could just put the rock there, and we already know how fear works in kind of an interesting way. So if rock fears text, which is a pain in the neck to get the words to say, but we can make it happen. There might have been a better way to do this, it's fine. Then the rock goes down on its own. And so if there had been another piece of text to the right, then the rock would have moved to the left, and then we could make the rock push again, and we could solve the puzzle. The question is, again now, it's similar to how could I get anything here? How could I get something here? The possible ways to get something here are to have something fearsome over here and just push whatever it is down. What if I'd done it with the rock? The rock was over here and then it bounced back over here. Well, that doesn't help. The rock can't, like, be afraid of itself or something. Okay. Can't say, like, fear wall or fear pillar. Rock is ghost. Doesn't seem like it's ever going to be useful. Also, rock is rock, so that never works. Okay. So what else? If I want to get something here, I could push it down to here, and then if I weren't defeated, get around it and push it to the right. Ghost is defeat. And I can be not defeated by turning the ghost into text. Can I turn the ghost into a rock? Yes and no. The yes part is, I can say, ghost is rock, which is nice. The no part is, now I can't ever push any rocks anymore because all of my useful ises are gone. Is there enough here to work with that I could make rock sphere or something and still get this? And imagine I had already pushed another rock somewhere. What could rock fear? At this point, text is the only thing rock could fear. But it wouldn't be pushable anymore, yeah. If rock is no longer pushed, then I could just push some text around and have it fear it. But then I'd have text in my way and I still wouldn't be able to get to the flag. So I'm imagining pushing some text over to the left and chasing the rock who's afraid of the text. But I'd still end up with text in the way. I just need to push the rock at the end in order to get rid of all of the and text fear. There's no way for text fear to undo Raucous Stop after Raucous Stop at the beginning. So these puzzles seem to be getting harder. Rock is safe. There's no way for Baba to be safe, right? And if Ghost is safe, that won't prevent the Ghost from defeating me. And also, I don't know that I can make the Ghost safe. It is maybe curious that I can push these words around up here. I don't think this is likely to do anything, but if Ghost fears text, this is just something I don't know about fear. Okay, it's not the case that being afraid of something that's both to the right of you and to the up and right of you causes you to go down. It's only when it's to the left and to the right of you that you decide to move down, so far as I know. Alright, just needed to experiment with that. Okay, I'm still just experimenting with things. There's like a preference move order with fear. Rock fears text. There's text now both above him and to the right of him, and he chooses to move down. He doesn't move left, or he doesn't move down and left at the same time. Just kind of playing around with some more fear. I think I came up with another interesting idea to try out. If I do this, I can get in the middle of a rule. This was not the ideal place to do it. Let me do this slightly differently. If I do this, I push the rock there. I don't want the rock to be pushed right now. Okay. So I have the rock right in the middle of a rule. And now if I were to say text fear rock, I'm actually going to do it here instead, I guess. Okay, so I have the rock in the middle of some text. And the text is going to fear the rock. And I presume this will just, like, break apart the text? Yes. So that's a way to break apart a rule from the inside, because you're kind of, like, inside and pushing in multiple directions at once. I don't know that that's necessarily going to be useful in this puzzle, but it seems like one of those things that's noteworthy that I want to kind of like put it on my list of things that might be useful at some point in the future. And in fact, I can even have it go at 3 directions at once, with rock is pushed down there too. Alright, that's kind of fun. And just to verify a hypothesis, if I say Ghost is safe, and Ghost is defeat, I'm pretty sure the Ghost still defeats me. Because it's the Ghost that's safe, not that Baba is safe, or not that the Ghost implies some level of safety. All right, just wanted to double check on that. Okay, I was just about to give up and I just had an idea. What if I push the rock, which is stop, through all the water except the last one, and then make the rock unsafe so that it sinks in the water and disappears? That would totally work. The problem is the only way I know to make it unsafe involves having another rock, I think. Because I used that trick to break up rock is safe. Yeah, I thought it was just an interesting trick. But it could actually solve the puzzle for us, maybe. So, if I have rock is safe, text sphere. I could do text sphere rock, I could do text sphere ghost. Can't say rock is ghost. Ghost is rock, gives me access to more rocks. Ghost is rock, gives me access to more rocks, but I lose my is. And even with my clever tricks, I don't think I could get that out. So when I break up rock is safe. Suppose I broke up rock is safe right now and didn't worry about the whole stop business. Then this rock would just sink. And I'd still have a whole lot more water that I need to cross. And I can't push text across because A, text is floating so it won't sink, and B, even if it were sinking, well, then I might have enough text to get rid of the water. But it's floating, so that's not going to work. Ghost could be push, but my ghosts are currently pinned in corners in places that I can't get them out. No, I can get a ghost out. Hold on. We might have just solved this. So I could say ghost fears text. Yeah, I can say ghost fears text. We'll do it in a moment. Let's grab is and push. Oh no, but then I'm gonna lose this text forever. Okay. And I need fear still. But I was gonna place 2 bits of text here and here, which would then, if the ghost feared text, cause the ghost to move downwards. But then I also need to be able to spell text fears rock later. But we're getting somewhere. Was there a way to save the ghost at the beginning of the puzzle that I did not realize? So ghost fears text. If I push one more up, then in order to get push out of the way, I have to push all the way to here, and now he's pinned against the top. If I just do this, I still can't get in here. And I can't make the ghost fear anything other than text yet. And so the only way to keep pushing him is to use a piece of text. So I think he is pinned up against the top. And so that involves getting 2 things up to the top. Getting 2 things up to the top, here and here. Oops, here and to the left of him. That I could then chase back down. And the only things I have 2 of are text. Just to demonstrate really quick. Don't do that. Hold on. Boop. Boop, boop. So here's the idea, except for I'm losing words. So we've chased the ghost downwards. And so if I had more text I could push downwards, I could chase him. Is ghost float? Ghost does not float. So yeah, I could chase the ghost down here, not worry about the rocket stop, and then chase the ghost in here. But could I make the ghost be safe? No, but then I could say ghost is rock and then do the trick with the rock. Sink some rocks, but safe some other rocks. Because while the rock was safe, so imagine I got the ghost down here. I pushed the turned the ghost into a rock, pushed the rock through all of the water except the last one, and then used my other rock and my trick with Techsphere's rock to break up rock is safe. And then push this other rock, the final thing, and then get to the flag. That's the idea. So basically, move the ghost downward, turn the ghost into a rock, and then push a safe rock through 9 of the 10 bits of water, and then unsafe the rock and push it through the 10th bit, and then we're done. Okay, so that is the idea, and so the question is, how do I get the ghost out of there? And the answer is I don't know. Because I'd have to give up 2 pieces of text permanently, it seems like, and I don't have 2 pieces that I can afford to give up. Because I definitely need text, fear, rock to break up rock is safe. Oh, and there's also the whole issue that ghost is rock traps my other is. I forgot about that. So it seems like that maybe still doesn't quite work. Oh, but we're so close. Alright, but I've used up too much time. I'm going to have to think about this one before the next episode, so I'm going to say I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Baba Is You. For now, bye-bye.